You know what I found out the other day that blew my mind? Did you guys know this? That all women aren't bipolar? I had no idea. I found out like last week. So I had a job interview. Thought I nailed the job interview. Right at the end, she's like, any more questions? And I was like, yeah. What type of bipolar are you? And she slapped me in the face. So I found that out the hard way. I mean, I've been surrounded by crazy women my entire life. You know, I got sisters, aunts, moms, nanas, mimis, gigi's, mimas, nieces. You know, everything. You know, completely outnumbered over here. You know, you could go back to my nana. She was like bipolar in the way that if you made her mad, she would just pretend she couldn't hear you for like a year. You know? She would take it pretty far. She'd order hearing aids and, you know, be like, anytime you asked her to do anything, she'd be like, huh? What did you say? And then, God forbid, my grandfather muttered like one sarcastic comment under his breath. She's like, I heard that joke. Passed it right down on to my sister. You know, she's a thoroughbred bipolar, you know. She'll kick my door down in the middle of the night and be like, get up, bitch. And I'll be like, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, I can't sign into my Netflix. I was like, oh, it scared me. Oh, man, you know. So we're still kind of waiting for that other pole to come around. You might just be unipolar. But I will say she does give a really good hug. Maybe a little overextended. I think she's probably given me about 3 hugs in the last year for a total of 45 minutes. Just, oh, it's all good to see you. 10 minutes later. Good to see you too, sis. Love you. That's my first sister. And then, you know, my other sister, she's like liberal bipolar, you know. It's like, you already know what I mean. You already know what I mean. It's like, you know, everybody love everybody, get all hippie on, you know. Yeah, you know, what's up, no war, you know. Why's everybody down on the gays, you know? It's like, we're all just one. I don't even believe in gayness, you know, because you are him. So if you're fucking him and he is you, then that's that gay. We're all just one. You know, his penis is your penis, you know? And then, you know, God forbid, I, you know, like one post about gun control, and it's like, you are the forsaken one. You will burn in hell for all eternity. I will summon the social justice warriors upon you. What happened to everybody love everybody? I got 300 rainbow warriors on my front lawn just going, come out now, we will burn the house down. I look at my mom, I'm like, should I go out there? But luckily my mom just made them all pancakes and I ended up cupcakes and pancakes. I'm used to it though because, you know, my brother has exclusively dated bipolar women his entire life. I've sat courtside to about 16 bipolar girlfriends, so I just took it in stride. And you know what? I followed in his footsteps too. Followed right in his footsteps. You know, my girlfriend's like, if I don't call her back, she's pretty bipolar. I feel bad for her, you know. Sometimes, you know, I'll get a little too drunk, I'll do some stupid things, and then she has to explain to me in the morning what I did, you know. She has all these memories that I don't have. She's basically the giver. Like, you were dancing with a fat chick on Pearl last night for 2 hours, slapping her in the ass. I'm like Jonah, I'm like, oh no, say it's not true. Say, not again, not again. Yes, you were hitting on her, you tried to go home with her, I had to pull you off her. I'm like, no, make it stop. Yeah, that's enough for one day. Come back tomorrow. I think the only woman in my life who's not bipolar is probably my mom. She's a complete angel, you know. She's a saint, you know. It'll be, you know, I'll come home and she'll be like, oh, my baby, is there anything I can do for you, baby? You know, I can maybe bake you some cookies, give you, I know you had such a hard day. And I'm like, it's like 4 o'clock, I woke up at like noon. And then, you know, my dad walks in, he's been at work all day. What do you want, Carl? What do you want? I've known you for 30 years, what do you want? And he's like, oh, just wondering what was for dinner. I don't know. I make dinner, probably be cold. In her defense, he does work out every night from 6 to 9:30 p.m. It makes it a little difficult for the dinner schedule. She's like, should I just, you know, make dinner and walk up and walk it alongside you next to your elliptical while you eat? You know, is that what I should do? Although he doesn't work out every night, he Mondays and Wednesdays does karate from 6 to 9:15. So a really easy time to eat dinner. He's in a class of about 5 or 6 70-year-old black belts. I don't know if you've ever seen a group of 70-year-old black belts. You know, you got to watch out for that side kick. You know, right here, ankle breaker. You know, you don't want the reverse kick. The front kick, they'll get you. Watch out. What doesn't help for making him dinner either is he's a vegetarian and he doesn't like vegetables or cheese. Yep, and kind of limits it. He only eats bread and beans, and white bread and beans. He's basically on the Great Depression diet still. I don't know. So you know, there it is, 10 o'clock at night, and you know, he's eating some toasted bread with butter, and I'm eating my third batch of cookies. So, you know, women might be bipolar, but men are flat out insane. You know, men are insane. And thank you. It's not our fault, though. Yeah, it's really not our fault. It's hard to think about sex all the time. Women think they know how much we're thinking about sex. But if they really knew, guys, I think it would alarm them, you know. I've been studying this matter for a while. It's a big problem, and what I've discovered in my far travels and research is it's much worse than we ever previously imagined. Yes. One of my friends completely lost his life to dating apps. I mean, he was on Tinder, Bumble, Zoosk, OkCupid, Hinge, JDate, Christian Mingle, Coffee Meets Bagel. I mean, there was like 20. I couldn't even keep up with them. I was like, he's studying them all hours of the night, writing algorithms and stuff to hook up with chicks. And I would come into his room and he'd be writing chalk all on the boards. And I says, if I match her at 2 o'clock on Tuesday on Tinder, and she also matches me on OkCupid, times it by the coefficient of Bumble. Yes. I must send her a kissy face. And then I come back a couple hours later, and he's like, I don't understand. Yes. Einstein's missing constant. I should have talked to her in person. And then it doesn't really get any better with age either. I've got an uncle. He's been turned so bitter and angry by women that he just kind of walks around all day. And he just doesn't want anyone to ever be doing anything at any time. He's like, hey, you, cut it out. Hey, cut it out. Put that down. Hey, don't go over there. Sit down. Stand up. You, sit down. Don't talk to me, kid. Oh, you think you can walk a mile on this penis? I burned every bridge in my life. I fucked away all my money. I banged every chick behind every chick's back I ever been with. Women don't even really have to be around for men to go crazy, you know. There's nothing more dangerous than 3 guys with girlfriends going out on the town. Let me tell you. Because they got nothing to lose. It's just reckless. You know, they go out and it's like when the team gets down by 40, you know, and they know they can't win. So they're just trying to, you know, they're just throwing round back passes. They're just trying to get the crowd involved, you know. They're like, ole, 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 ole. We can't get laid. I had one friend, we were out the other night, he couldn't handle it. It was too much for him. The temptation was too much for him, and he just, I could see it happening over the course of the night. You know, he started with a vodka soda, whiskey ginger, whiskey neat, and then he was just, all of a sudden he's just on the bar screaming, you know, whiskey neat, don't you dare put ice in that, man, don't you dare put ice in that. You know when you realize you're an alcoholic, though, is when you find a half-empty bottle of whiskey in your closet and you immediately hit your knees and go, amen, 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 Domino Sancti Patrias. It's a red flag, and then you just go, take this bread, drink this whiskey, and never be hungry. Sorry, Mom, all those years of Sunday school, I might have mixed that one up in my head. I haven't been to church in a little while. I do listen to Joel Osteen all the time now, so I feel like a good person. You know what I like about Joel Osteen? You know, imagine if there was a Sirius XM radio station that was the opposite of Joel Osteen. You know, it was just like, yes, finish your drink right now. Order 2 more. Yes, do the worst thing you can think of right now. Abandon everyone you love. Show up drunk to work. Yes, don't care about anything. Why would you care about anything? Go to the bar right now. It's always time to go to the bar. You went up to a dude at the bar. You talked to him for 45 minutes. And you got his number, yes. He's like, no, make it stop, yes, you got his number. I had to pull you off him. But hey, it's okay, man. It's okay, because all men are gay. We know this. All men are secretly gay. And it's cool, because there's all different types of gay, you know? You got openly gay, secretly gay, happy gay, angry gay, military gay, bro gay, clown gay, astronaut gay. You got wine gay. Wine gay, I mean, I drink a bottle of wine, I'll dance with a man. You got camp gay, you just been out in the woods for too long. You got bayou gay, you ever been down to the bayou? Down in the bayou, there's happy gay. I love happy gay. I saw 2 guys on a bicycle, tandem bicycle, holding hands earlier. I was never been that jealous. I was like, I've never been that happy. How do I get me some? How do I get me some of that? How do I get me some of that? There's only one type of gay that's really not cool, and that's Kevin Spacey gay. I watched his master class on acting the other day, and it was terrifying. It was terrifying. I'm watching, I'm like, has anyone else seen this? I'm like, how did people not know this guy's a rapist? This guy's an evil gay genius, people. I mean, it starts off, the poor kid, he's up there doing a monologue, and Kevin Spacey's just staring at him. Just a total gay power move. He's like, no. Just grilling him. And the kid's just up there dying. And then Kevin Spacey just stalks up to him. He's like, it needs something more. It needs way more. No, it needs more. I get it. You're doing Shakespeare, I get it. You're staring at the moon, you're talking. It's not interesting. You need to do something that takes it outside itself. Do something crazy, yes. Do the craziest thing you can think of right now. And he's like standing right next to this kid. Do the most uncomfortable thing you can think of right now. Become crazy. Become another person, yes. Completely outside yourself, yes. Do something so dangerous. Do it to me right now. Do it to me right now, yes. Do it to me, yes. Call me Jude Law. Yes, call me Jude Law, yes. Yes, be my gay Dumbledore. Yes, be my gay Dumbledore. I'll be your Grindelwald, Johnny Depp. Yes, I'll be your Johnny Depp. Yes, duel me in the ass right now. Do it. Get as hammered as you can for charity. All right, thank you all. That's my time.